my gosh. I finished this drawing 2 months ago, and it has taken me this long to edit the video and upload the picture, and I will tell you why. It's because I don't like to do things that I don't want to do. So let's talk about that. So first off, let's start off on a pessimistic note, shall we? First of all, yes, let me just stop those comments right now. I drew Qingling instead of Chimecho. It's called Pokemon from memory for a reason, okay you guys? The reason is, I don't know what the heck that Pokemon is. Especially after Generation 2, I really don't know any of the Pokemon after Generation 2. So yes, I drew Qingling instead of Chimecho. I know that. Number 2, yes, I know I made many mistakes. Like I said, it's called Pokemon from memory. It means I'm drawing them from memory. It means they're going to be wrong. They're wrong. I get it. And I know I'm still going to get those comments. Number 3, no. Well, most likely, there will not be a Generation 4 from memory, and let me tell you why. It's the subject of this video. Just like everybody else, I don't like to do things that I don't want to do, and that goes for art as well. I think this is one of the main reasons why a lot of people don't take commissions, because they don't like to draw things that they don't want to draw, because they know that when they are forced to draw something that they don't have their whole heart into, that the drawing just won't turn out the way that they would like it to, because, I don't know, they're not feeling it, or because their heart isn't into it, they don't feel the passion to make it as best as it could be. So that's the number one reason why I don't like to draw things that I am just not feeling. I don't put as much effort into them as I would like to. And that's how I feel about this Generation 3 from memory. So most of you know that I drew the first generation from memory as a way to get out of art block, and it did its job. I got the heck out of art block because of that. Then I kind of wanted to do the second generation because I like the second generation, so I did it. And then I did the third generation out of something to do during my art streams, and a lot of people kept asking me to do them, but to be honest, I wasn't feeling it anymore. I hated it. Actually, pushing myself to finish this illustration was such a chore. My art block was gone months ago, and I had a lot of other original projects that I wanted to work on, like my ants. I hated that I was wasting my time on this Pokemon drawing, and I really rushed through it. There's a lot of sloppiness to it, there's a lot of things that I'm not proud of in this illustration, and I did that because I just wanted to get it over with so that I could work on things that I actually wanted to work on. So as a result of not putting effort into it, you end up with something that you are not proud of and probably a little bit embarrassed of. So this illustration, I'm not proud of it. I'm not. There's a lot of things in this illustration that I look at and I think, well, yeah, I definitely rushed through that, or yeah, I could have done better there. And it's all because I rushed to get through it because I wanted to actually work on things that I wanted to work on. Sloppy lines, a lot of colors aren't mixed the way that I would have actually liked them to be mixed. And it's all because I just pushed myself through it and just got it done as fast as I could. So this is why I won't be doing a Generation 4, because I don't want to do a Generation 4, and I will be very miserable if I make myself do a Generation 4. A lot of time goes into these illustrations because there's a lot of Pokemon to draw. Now that I'm looking at it, didn't even color the butterfly's wings in black. Let me just do that really quick. So in this video, you are going to say, hey, that butterfly has white wings instead of black wings. Well, that's because I think when I finished coloring this piece, I said I was going to put the final like line details and blacks and stuff into it, and then I didn't because, like I said, I didn't want to work on it, and I started working on other things. Oh my goodness. Well, at least the scanned version will have that, right? Yes. So yes, don't push yourself to work on things you don't want to, because they won't turn out right, which I think is also a big concern with people working on art as a job. They think that because they are being forced to draw things they don't want to draw, that they're going to lose the passion for it and they are going to learn to hate art. I think if you do it for a job, if you're anything like me, you like to solve problems as an artist. So someone wants something that kind of fits a certain subject. Well, it's kind of like problem solving. You have to create this illustration that will fit that piece. But then there are times when you push yourself to draw Pokemon and you don't want to. Let's talk about something happy, shall we? Do I have a favorite 3rd generation Pokemon? Not really. Combuskin is okay, but for the most part, I don't really care about the 3rd gen. Oops. Making Wailord into 2 spaces instead of 1 was kind of fun for whatever reason. Wailord being so big is funny for some reason. And when I started drawing these, I thought it would be funny to make Wailord into 2 spaces because it's so big and it needs 2 spaces. Fun fact, when I started making ornaments, I actually started with Pokemon ornaments, and when I made a Wailord ornament, I gave it 2 straps to hang on because it was so big, it needed 2 straps to hang onto the tree with. Ha! That's so funny. I think that's all the positivity I got. Inktober's draining me. This is the only time when I wanted to actually edit and make this video is during Inktober, because after Inktober, I have a bunch of other videos that I'd rather be working on than this Pokemon video. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though the illustration is very sloppy and thrown together. I'll probably end up making a few more ink edits here and there into it before I scan it. So if you want a full image of this, I will probably link it from my Twitter or something in the description. The ending of this video, it kind of sounds like it's ending on a sad note. Inktober, like I said, is killing me. Okay everybody, thank you for watching this video and I will see you next time. Wait, should I answer the question, will you sell this as a print? How come you won't sell these as a print? How come you won't have these as a download for me to print off myself? I don't sell these as a print because I really don't like to sell fan art. I just don't. You guys know how I feel about fan art. I'm not a huge fan of making fan art, and selling it feels even worse because it's not my creation. I wouldn't like other people to make fan art of my own original characters and sell them either. And I know it's the best way for some people to make money, but it doesn't feel right to me. So no, this won't be a print. And no, I won't supply a download link for you to print it yourself because I don't want people to print off my art for themselves. That's how I feel about that, and you will survive your life without printing my art off and putting it on your wall. You'll get over it. You'll survive. Okay, bye for real now. Bye!